Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your New Year 2023 reading. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, please hit that like button. It really does let me know that the messages are resonating to people and getting to the right people. If there's any kind of specific reads you would like, please let me know down in the comments below, and anything you want to share with me in the comments about, how this reading affects you. I love to hear from my viewers. If this message doesn't resonate with you, there are other readings on my channel for your sign that are both dated and timeless. There's also your sun, moon, rising. There will also be collective and subscriber readings on there. And I will be getting a subscriber reading out tonight. I know I am late. All right, Sagittarius. Well, that's wonderful. Your overall energy for this year is the Queen of Wands, which is one of your energies. So you should be very confident and self-assured this year. You should be very fiery, illuminated. You're very into your own energy this year, which is a wonderful thing to see. Sagittarius, 2023, please. Thank you. We do have the Nine of Cups, which talks a lot about, to me, it talks a lot about emotional stability. It also can talk about wishes coming true. Let's see here. Just giving you a brief overview of the cards as I lay them. You do have the Devil card coming in here, which can indicate some toxic situations. It could be anything as, from not eating and drinking well enough, not exercising enough. It can talk about toxic people in your life or toxic behaviors that need to change. Anything that's bringing in those things, but that's, part of learning and growing for all of us. Yeah, and then you do have the Emperor coming in here. And the Six of Swords talking about a necessary transition for you guys. To get all the cards laid, we'll do a quick reading first for everybody who just wants a quick reading, and then we'll delve a little bit deeper for those of you who want more information, okay? And your middle card, which is an important card here, is the Ace of Discs. So there's a lot of opportunity for you guys here this year. There will be opportunities coming in to help you create abundance in your life in some way. Then you do have the Five of Swords. So you might come to a time where you're feeling a little bit defeated, okay? You do have the Knight of Discs. So I see you taking movement probably on this Ace of Discs, okay? You have the Moon card. Okay, so you have your major arcanas so far already are the Devil, the Emperor, and the Moon. Okay, so that's a lot of energy coming in for you guys this year, and we'll get into that as once I start, clarifying. Oh, and you have the Druid. Okay, so you guys do have a lot going on. There's a lot of spiritual evolution in this for you guys. I can feel that coming off of the cards. There's also opportunities in the career or abundance field, okay, in the material world. You guys do have a little bit of defeat, but don't worry. Your overall swords energy has both defeat and a necessary transition. That is also good. Sometimes we have to fall to rise, right? And I feel the same thing with this Devil and this Emperor. Okay, so you might actually have some obstacles to overcome here, but they're part of your path, okay? Yeah, and you have another major arcana here on the bottom, which is the Warrior card, which is the Strength card for you guys. Could be talking about a Leo. This could be talking about an Aries, okay? This is definitely your energy, and this is your main energy for this year, is you are in yourself. This is what's going to impact your life the most this year, okay? This opportunity for you guys is going to come into play, opportunity. And you're going to have a lot of inner courage this year. That's what you don't see coming. There's going to be a lot of inner courage required of you guys this year, which you Sagittariuses are good at having. Okay, for those of you who want a quick read, you're going to be fully in yourself this year, embracing your own energy, feeling very confident and self-assured. You're going to go through a lot of illumination, as Sagittarius always do. You're going to have a certain level of emotional stability this year, and you will be getting some of your wishes coming true. There's going to be some toxic things you're going to have to overcome, but it's going to take you into an emperor state where you really have really good control over your life, okay? You're going to be very wise about how you run your life this year. That's going to be a necessary transition for you in order to take the opportunities that are a big part of your year this year, okay? I think both spiritually and in the material world here, okay? You got some big cards here coming in. So there is a lot of opportunity coming in for you guys this year. There's going to be a time where you feel a little bit defeated this year. We can't have a perfect year. Nobody can. There's going to be a little bit of time where you feel defeated. I don't feel like this is going to last long. You're going to start taking movement towards the opportunities that are presented to you. You're going to have to trust yourself and trust your intuition. Now, this is the Moon card, so it talks about all of the unseen things in the world, and it can also talk about illusions, including lies, okay? If there does happen to be someone coming in that isn't being honest with you, this is a good card to have. You'll be able to see through that, okay, by trusting your own intuition. You do have the Druid, which is the Hierophant in the traditional deck. To me, right now, with both having the Emperor and the Druid card, I feel like you guys are doing a lot of leveling up this year, okay? I just do. I feel like the Druid is here because you're rising to a higher level, which you guys always seem to be working on. That's the quick read, okay? So if you only wanted a quick overview of your year, there it is. For those of you who want to go a little deeper and delve in, let's go. 9 of Cups, please. 9 of Cups, Sagittarius, 9 of Cups. Thank you. Okay, so it does look like you're trying to move towards victory, and that victory, you know, in that victory, you're going to find a lot of emotional stability. You're going to find your wishes coming true, that the things that you want for your life just kind of come along as soon as you start taking that movement, okay? Okay, so you do seem to be recovering from, this is the 9 of Wands, which I see as the recovery card, okay? And you do seem to be doing some recovery on a situation that was toxic in your life. This could be anything at this point. It's going to be different for different people. You know, this is a large group of people, so you know what was toxic in your life and you know what you're recovering from, okay? I can feel it's very different for each of you, all right? Some of you might have been facing addiction, some abusive relationships, some your own inner shadow working. Some of you are overcoming different behaviors and, you know, learning to make different choices. Some of you are changing careers because your job, I'm feeling your job isn't okay. Like there was toxicness at your workplace, okay? So it's going to be different for each of you. Some of you might be overcoming health stuff. I'm getting as well, like taking care of your health better. The Lord, please. Okay. The 4 of Swords. Oh, one more card on this. One more card, please. Sagittarius, Emperor, 4 of Swords. Thank you. You're going to have to go into hangman mode and do some self-care, all right? 4 of Swords tells me you're tired and you need some self-care. You're going to have to go into hangman mode, and this might have a lot to do with that recovery that you're doing. But once you do this, once you start working on that recovery and you start taking care of yourself, loving yourself, realizing that, you know, you need that love too, and you take some time to go within, you're really going to come out in this Emperor energy and really take control of your life here. Not that you guys don't already have control, you're fully in yourselves here, but you're going to just really feel very powerful this year, I think. 6 of Swords, please. 6 of Swords. Six of Swords. Thank you. Okay, so with this necessary transition, there's going to be a decision to make. you're not going to want to see that decision. There's going to come a time, and this is a transitioning point for you guys. And you're going to be asked to make a decision, and you're not going to want to look at it. You're not going to want to deal with it. But a decision needs to be made. The longer you put off making this decision on this transition, the harder it's going to become for you. I've realized with the Two of Swords, when that kind of shows up in my life, if I don't take that time to make that decision and I try to put it off or try to not look at it, it ends up causing issues in my life, okay? So I've learned to just make the decision. Ace of Discs, please. Ace of Discs. I don't think all those were supposed to come out. Ace of Discs. Queen of Cups. So you might get a new opportunity on something that allows you to use your own heart center in this situation. It's going to require you to be kind, compassionate, empathetic. Some of you might be going into fields or get opportunities into fields in, like, say, the medical field, counseling fields, teaching, places where it's required of you to come from your heart center, okay? Positions like that. Anything in communication. That's another one. The Queen is wonderful at communication. So some of you may be working into the communication, and the Dolphin is back here in this card too, which always tells me that communication is involved in some way. So a lot of you will be coming at a place either where it's caring about people, or communication is involved with others, okay? Five of Swords, please. Five of Swords. Okay. Okay, so you might be feeling a little bit defeated in a love situation, but there is still potential here. And this person seems to be your King of Pentacles, all right? So there is going to be some conflict, and you're almost going to feel like, this is how I'm feeling it. It's almost going to feel like you just want to give up, all right? I don't think you should, based on what I'm feeling here. What I'm feeling is, this is a love situation. You guys hit a rough patch, all right? Some of you aren't even talking, and some of you are still together. It's going to take a new passionate message to come through from one of the two of you. One of the two of you is going to have to initiate some form of message to the other, indicating that you want to continue on with this passionate adventure. This person is like your King of Pentacles, and you are in your Queen of Wands, okay? So there's going to be differences in this relationship because you guys are not matched up correctly. You may choose to end it because you guys can't bring it together. But if you are going to stay together, you know, I think this has to do with respecting the differences in the qualities of each other, okay? And that might be causing some conflict between the two of you. Knight of Discs. You do have the Ace of Wands. So you're taking a new passionate, you're taking a very passionate route here, okay? This could be in love or in your career. It could be in either or. But you're going to take a passionate approach to this, a renewed energy towards either your career or towards love. I can get one more card to try to figure that out for you guys, or it might be different for each of you. But you're also going to still be very stable and well thought out in this, okay? You're going to make sure that this is something that you can rely on. One more card on this for Sagittarius, please. One more card. Four of Pentacles. That tells me it has more to do with your career. This is looking for financial stability. Could be looking for stability in your relationship, but usually the Four of Pentacles does indicate finance. The Moon, please, for Sagittarius. The Two of Wands. When you get to the point where you need to choose a path for your life, the Moon comes in for you, okay, to help you with that. And that's because it wants you to choose a path from your intuition, okay? So I'm being told, don't think about the path. Feel what's right for you in that path, okay? Instead of coming at it from a point of like say making a list of the positives and negatives. This is saying, no, don't overthink this. Don't overthink it. Feel it out. Feel what feels right to you when you go to choose this path. Because with the Two of Wands, you have two paths that open up in front of you, but you can only pick one of them, okay? The Druid, please. The Empress. And you do have that Emperor here too. And going this way, all right. So going this way, guys, I'm getting, you know, you reach that Emperor state. You need a lot of self-care. You're going to go within. That time out, that going within might actually cause some conflict in your romantic relationship, okay? So you may have to reopen up communications, letting them know that you're still interested. And, you know, that will become stable again. And the Druid will be here to help you with that and bring, you know, this Emperor, Empress energy. So this is a power couple situation, even though they're not matching here. And this is, you know, clarified here by the Lovers card. This relationship is very strong. It has both fire and earth qualities to it. I do feel like you guys need to know to respect each other's differences, but you are the Emperor and the Empress. You guys can birth this relationship, this soulmate type relationship, into existence, even though that you're different. It's like the yin and the yang, okay? So both in the feminine and masculine, but also in the fire and earth, all right? So kind of take that into consideration if you are one of the people where you can resonate with that, is you may need to have a conversation even with your partner about that, how, you know, why you have to go into hangman mode, you know, and that self-care that you need at times. But I also feel like you need to have a conversation about your differences, and that you guys are coming from the same heart center. You just might be coming at it differently. Okay, what you don't see coming on the bottom of the deck here is this. Okay, so you got the Strength card again, guys. This is both decks. You have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. You're going to need a lot of inner courage this year. You don't see it coming. But in one of these, and I think it really does have to do with this recovery time, all right? And this Hangman, and this, there's something that you're overcoming. For some of you, this relationship may end. You may end up feeling defeated. I don't think that's what it is. For most of you, I believe that this is actually a good relationship. It's just going through some troubled times. We're going to do. Okay. Main obstacle for Sagittarius this year, please. The Nine of Coins. Okay. So that tells me that your main obstacle this year is going to probably be financial, which we do see with you looking for that financial security. It can talk about solo pleasures as well and independence. But the Nine of Coins is knowing that you have enough for yourself and a little left over to help others. All right. So that's your obstacle this year, is to get to that. To get to that, which you do have the opportunity for that coming in for you here. You know, and some of you, you know, could have the Devil card coming in and recovering from a financial situation as well. The recovery might not be heart-centered. The recovery could be a financial situation. How do we recover from? Action do we take? The Nine of Sticks. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. Okay, so to reach this Nine of Coins, the way you're going to get there is the Nine of Sticks, which is the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands takes us back to here, into this. Okay, what I was just telling you, the exact same thing I was just saying. Okay, the lesson for this year is the Hierophant. So some of you may be choosing to do a lot of learning. Did you guys already have the Hierophant in here somewhere? No. Okay. So some of you may be choosing to learn new skills or go new skills, but a lot of you may actually... Oh, you did have the Hierophant right here. The Druid. Okay. I forget in this deck it's not called the Hierophant anyways. So you do have... I thought you had it. And this is where you end up with the Empress back with you. So your lesson this year is, you know, I believe in love, if I take it this way. If I take it this way, it's in career, okay? So you may have a double lesson here. Learning to birth and create. Because if I take it this way, you guys are taking action towards getting financial stability with a lot of passion. You have to choose a path in that career. Follow your intuition. And it's going to bring you, the Druid will help you, you know, level up and bring you into this Empress state where you can birth the things you want into reality with that career. All right, which will be that 9 of Coins here. This way, it's requiring love. So both of these may be being covered here in this Druid card, okay? And if I take it this way, it's the same thing, okay? It's talking about your career. Okay, yeah, and to get there, where this is going to, in order to learn this lesson is going to bring you to the 8 of Coins, which talks about working very hard to master your skills, all right? Which goes very well with the Hierophant. Okay, so this year is going to be a lot about you reaching the material abundance that you want. Our work isn't just work and money. Our work is a lot of what we do with our time and how we, you know, contribute to the world on a whole. And it is important, you know, that we are able to do that for ourselves, because it does help empower us in so many ways and so many levels, okay? And it looks like this year is a big year for you guys for that. You're really going to be, the lesson in this for you guys is, you know, really achieving that mastery level in your skills. And yeah, what you don't see coming is the King of Pentacles, which we have back here in this love situation as well, okay? So he may be able to actually, she, doesn't really matter, might be able to help you in this situation as well. Let's get some animal advice for you guys. Sagittarius love, please. Butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Yeah, and that's what I feel like it is for you guys. For you guys who are already in a relationship, or you guys are split up, but you're not really sure if you're getting back together, I feel like this is a rebirth period for you guys, okay, in your relationships. Career, Sagittarius, please. Career, Sagittarius. Career, Sagittarius. Sea turtle, protection. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Yes, definitely. Big year for you guys career-wise. Spiritual path. Spiritual path, Sagittarius. Thank you. Cat, independence. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. If there is a career path that you want to take that's different than what, let's say, the people around you or society would expect you to take, it sounds like this is a good time for you guys to do that, okay? All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure to do your readings. It always is. If this does resonate with you, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Until we meet again.